said these ladies can't get it. You know how they get it. They come on the scene and we say,
Divas, divas, divas. I like the way you walking, divas, divas, divas. I like the way you talking, divas, divas, divas. I like the way you blocking, divas, divas, divas.
we got the diva doses, doses, doses. 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 We got the diva doses.
Hey, what's going on, you guys? Welcome to the Divas Dose Podcast show, here where nothing's off topic because everything is what?
Definitely up for discussion.
I'm your gracious, amazing co-host, or one of them, Charnita, or just simply Nita. And then I'll go around the room and let these lovelies and handsome nets introduce themselves.
I'm Peaches with no cream, but y'all know I got all that tea, baby.
Hey, I'm Renee.
Special guest.
And I'm Derrick.
Just Derrick.
Just Derrick. All right.
Don't give me that look.
Just Derrick, baby.
Baby,
He's like,
You're
he
welcome.
just-
He's
He's
Derrick.
like, he's
Boom.
just Derrick.
Yes,
All
don't be
right.
shy there because things get a little crazy around here. So I hope you ready.
God.
You ready for this roller coaster?
I'll stay on one.
Soul train.
Here we go.
And
All
here
right.
we go. All right. Before we get into tonight's hot, it's a hot topic, but it's an acceptable topic. It's a
Yes.
necessary topic. We
Uh-huh.
just want to give grace to the Father above. So everybody bow your heads. Dear Heavenly Father, we humbly come to you, thanking you for traveling grace to and from our destinations. And we ask that you bless this union of 4 mics, 4 voices in one space. In Jesus' name we pray.
Amen.
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 All right.
Yeah.
So tonight's topic, it's pretty interesting, to say the least. But before we jump right into it, we're going to need you guys to go over to our YouTube page, the Divas Dose Podcast YouTube page or channel. Not the page, channel, right, Peaches?
Channel.
Anyway, Peaches, the channel. And we're going to need you guys to like, subscribe, and share our content. And LFTP Network as well. We're on there as well. So we're going to need you guys to like, subscribe, and share the content on that channel as well. Before we jump into it, no, we're just going to jump into it.
I think we should just jump into it. What's going on?
Tonight's topic, men and mental health, the silent struggle. Men and mental health, the silent struggle.
Mm-hmm. That's deep.
So just let that ponder for a minute.
Especially for the men that's watching the show. Like,
Yeah.
do you feel, sometimes so stressed out where you're about to lose it? And how do you deal with that? And since we have the handsome Derrick here, we'll let him kick us off and letting us know, like, as a man, do you feel sometimes that, the walls are closing in and, you're feeling down and out, and how, as a man, that you deal with that?
Most definitely. Every man should have stress. Every man has struggles. Everybody deal with things differently. As far as myself, I deal with a lot of stress. From family, work, and kids.
Mm-hmm.
The way I deal with it is just keep on pushing and keep my head up high and move on until I can't move no more, or do one thing at a time. Certain things are out of your hand. Certain things are out of your control. So therefore, all you do is pick up the pieces and build on them.
Now, do you see, have you ever felt like you needed to go and talk to someone? Like, because, in our community, especially the Black community, we've always been taught, what goes on in the house stays in the house, right? So as an adult now, as a man, have you ever felt the need to go and seek help or go and talk to a psychiatrist or a therapist?
Yes, times get hard. I lost my grandma this year, and I had a mental breakdown. So I took it upon myself and went seek a therapist.
Yeah.
It helps me get through a lot. Anybody say they don't, that's a lie. But a therapist is always a listening ear and an attentive eye. They pay attention to everything. It's always good to talk to somebody outside of family and outside of your friendship. They'll never steer you wrong.
Did you try talking to someone in your family Like, I mean, because we all have those, certain people, even friends.
Mm-hmm.
So did you, before you decided to seek the therapist, did you try to like reach out to family and friends? And if so, how did that turn out in order for you to decide that, I probably need to go talk to someone outside of that? Just so other men that's going through that, they can kind of understand like why you say it's okay.
I tried it. I tried to talk to my uncle, my dad, and two of my close friends. They're Masons, even a pastor.
Mm.
It wasn't working for me, so I went seek extra help. It's always good to have a pastor around. Praying does a lot of healing, and seeking extra help is another healing process. Therefore, it's okay. Don't be ashamed of it. I was at first, but I tried it out because everybody kept telling me, go see a therapist, go see a therapist. So I said, okay, I'm going to go see a therapist, and it actually works.
Okay. Why didn't you want to go at first on your own?
Ego.
Mm.
Talking to somebody else about your problems.
So do you think that's pretty much the standard, like for men, period, with no race involved, but for men, period? Do you feel like that's pretty much the standard for men? Like men are just kind of like, because y'all are taught not to cry, not to show emotion.
Every man has an ego.
Yeah.
They don't believe in seeking it until it's too late.
Mm.
Yeah.
So
That's interesting. And then what do you think, like, if you wouldn't have went, where you think you would be at now had you not gone and seeked out that extra help that you needed?
I'd probably be still at rock bottom,
Mm.
going through a depression.
You'll still be at who?
Rock bottom.
Oh, I thought he said the rum bottle.
He said rock bottom.
Okay. Well, I can't hear.
And you would go through depression. You'll feel like a loner. You will push everybody away, even the ones that's close to you. Loved ones, friends, even significant others. So it's always good to go seek help so that won't happen.
Okay. And were you in a relationship during that time?
I was married
How did that affect your marriage?
a lot. I shut her out.
You shut her out?
Mm.
Oh, that
I
wasn't fair.
Shut her out. I shut down. Didn't want to be bothered. Didn't want to talk to nobody.
And that was all due to your grandmother's passing.
Yes,
So you must was really, really, really close to your grandmother.
most definitely.
Okay. Wow. So your wife probably felt alone too. So why didn't she go to therapy with you?
No,
Well, how did that make you feel?
a loner. Like I was in it by myself.
Did y'all divorce after that?
Yes,
Mm.
Oh. Did that drive a deeper depression?
it did. But I came out of it due to the fact that we talked about it. We figured out where everything went wrong. We tried to fix it, but I was too far gone to even go back to it.
Mm.
What do you mean by too far gone?
As in, by me seeking extra help, it opened my eyes up to a lot of things.
Mm.
That was
what-
going on in your marriage?
That was going on in my marriage, my life, everything. So I
okay.
decided to turn it around and do better.
Mm.
Oh. So what did it open up your eyes to? Was she cheating?
No,
Oh.
just
She
Who
wasn't
was
giving you
there?
what she needed, what
who was
you
the-
needed.
who was there and what was everything mostly about.
Mm-hmm.
If it was financial or that was love or whatever. Respect, anything. So seeking help does work. It makes you open your eyes up to society
Mhm.
and what
Okay.
world we live in.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I can totally understand what he's saying because I actually went and got help too when my mom passed away. Because I was so angry, I was mad. Usually when people pass away, you feel like you supposed to mourn them and be sad. But I was so mad, and I didn't feel normal. Like I was like, this isn't normal for me to be mad that the fact that my mom passed away. But like he said, when you go through therapy, it opens your eyes to other things that affect and the reason why you're so depressed. And I think a lot of times, like I say, in the Black culture, we feel like, you don't need help. Even when I was given like antidepressant medicines and all that kind of stuff. I remember when my daddy came over to the house and took all the pills and threw them down the drain. And he was like, you don't need this. You don't need to go talk to nobody. You are right. And I mean, the windows was closed. And I remember this because the room stayed dark. Because when you were going through a depression, you don't want sunlight or nothing like
you
that.
want the
And
darkness.
he opened up those curtains and he was like, get up now. Ain't nothing wrong with you. You get up out this bed. And I mean, I was like, and I'm just severely depressed. So I encourage people as well too, to where if you're feeling like that, you really need to go and talk to somebody. Like, because we grow up again, like I say, you don't discuss what's going on in the house. You be quiet, which is like a lot of times why you see children that are molested and things like that, because you're taught what goes on in this house stays in this house.
Yeah,
and you
that's
don't go
true.
and you don't tell nobody nothing. And then that's why a lot of those children grow up depressed, go to, eating or, whatever. So I totally commend you, Derrick, for taking that stand and actually going. Are you still currently in going through therapy and counseling?
Yes.
Okay. And how many years it's been, if you don't mind sharing?
It's just this year.
Okay.
Yeah, he said when his grandmother passed.
This
Oh,
year.
yeah, that's right. He did say that. Yeah.
But I think a lot of times it's a stigma behind men in therapy because they feel like they should be able to handle it on their own, and then they don't want to be perceived as weak.
As far as men?
Yeah.
It's emotions. It's all emotions behind it. Therefore, men hide them
Yeah.
to the fullest.
Yeah.
And we'll cry behind solid doors.
Yeah.
But we won't shed a tear.
Yeah.
But
Wow.
a person that shows emotions is more of a man to me.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I concur.
Show feelings.
I concur.
Because in order for you to move on, you have to break down. You have to hit rock bottom. You have to realize, hey, you can't do everything. I tried it.
Yeah.
All it did is get me in a deeper hole and a deeper depression.
Yeah.
So you have to let certain things go, including family, in order to better yourself.
Yep.
Now, why do you think men, preferably Black men, they're taught at an early age to hide emotions? Like, you hear man up, or you better not cry, I'm gonna give you something to cry. I mean, you give
Tough love
tough love.
is always taught.
And
So therefore,
preferably in the Black
yeah, that's
In the Black household.
Yeah.
It's tough love. Therefore, you have to man up on all things, because what woman wants a man who don't work, depend on their mama or their grandparents? Which grandparents gonna always be there. But a woman always said a man don't work, don't eat. So you always taught to work for what you want. No matter how hard life gets, you just keep on pushing. So when it comes down to emotions, we hide them because we rather work to hide it versus show it.
Now,
I did it for years.
now, as a young Black boy growing up, what messages did you hear about crying and being vulnerable? What are some of the things that sticks out in some of the things you heard sticks out in your head today, to this day, about crying and being vulnerable?
You ain't no boy or a little B word. You're a man.
So they actually called you a bitch? Oh.
My uncles called me all names.
Yeah.
But to me, that's like a man thing. I mean, if your mama call you that, then that's a little, I don't know.
Yeah.
Because I have to catch myself sometime with my grandbaby, because sometimes he coming out with that crying and shit. Oh, Gigi, Jaquela did. I be like, quit all that punk ass crying and shit. What I told you about that? I'm guilty of it. I ain't gonna lie.
Absolutely.
Because, as we just said, growing up in the Black community, boys don't cry. So sometimes I have to catch myself. But he do be sounding like a little punk. I mean, I just
Oh
be
my
like,
God.
God damn, boy. And then I tell her, girl, leave this damn boy alone. You know he a damn crybaby. I'm not no crybaby. What the hell you doing? You're crying. What? That's why I say I'm guilty of it. But I wouldn't dare call him a bitch.
But as a man, the man that you are today, how do those early sayings still show up in your adult life?
Yeah.
To this day, as the man you are today?
Like I said.
I mean, how do they show up? Do you find yourself?
Because you have a son too, right?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. does it kind of show up in your adult life? Like you
I
may-
try not to reflect on my past onto my son.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Therefore, I try to do things differently than the way I was raised up. But I do show him how to be independent and how to get work for what he wants.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Sometimes it be hard to say, man, stop that.
Yeah.
Right.
I
But
gotcha. I follow you.
I had to catch myself and like, hey, this how you do this. This how you do that. You start showing him how to do things and let
Yeah.
him work for what he wants.
Because I think it is kind of hard, raising a boy to be, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't even know. Like when my son had picked up a doll one time, I was like, what the hell is you doing? If you don't put that goddamn doll down, boy. And he had to been about maybe 5, 6 years old. He probably didn't know, because he had a lot of girl cousins. So they playing with the girl. I don't know. That's just me. And maybe like going back to what we said, we want to make our boys boys.
But why would that not make him a boy?
But
he
playing
picked
with a
up-
doll? No, you don't play with no
but
Cabbage Patch doll.
you see that a lot of times we need to look beyond
Yeah.
the surface of a thing, because him picking up that doll, you saying, why you playing with that doll? That's teaching him how to nurture a child. That's teaching him to be caring. That's teaching him a softer side of who he can be when he's an adult.
Yep.
It's not always about him going to the opposite side or dating the
Right.
same sex. So a lot of times we have to think about more. We stop putting us. Stop thinking surface level and go beyond that. What else is that going to teach him as he becomes an adult?
That's true. I could definitely agree with that. I see that point of view.
Now as
Yeah.
a and I keep reverting back to the males because this is about Black males and well, just really males and their mental, in
Yeah.
therapy.
Yeah.
So, do you feel pressure to always have it together? And if so, what does that look like for you?
Pressure, yes. You have to be the man of the household. You have to take care of your kid. Therefore, you sit at a higher standard.
Because
And you believe in, hey, like me, my granny always taught me the Bible. My grandpa too. I watched my grandpa day and night. And I strive to be just like him. Work for everything. Take care of your kids. They ain't got to want for nothing. So you set yourself at a standard and keep on setting yourself at a standard. You just keep on pushing and pushing until you get to that place you want to be.
But how does the financial stress, work, and family expectations impact your mental health?
Financially, you'll never have it all together. Because you got kids, you're going to always have to buy all they need. You have bills, you have rent, you have car notes, you have insurance. So financially, it's going to always be a stress until you hit a lotto and get $1 million.
Oh, Lord Jesus Christ.
But
Oh my
Ain't nothing wrong
But
with a little
to-
lottery luck now.
Girl.
to have, you have to learn discipline when it comes down to money. You got to learn the
Right.
value of money.
Yes.
Absolutely.
You have to learn to save.
Because the kids going to grow up and move out, Derrick. I mean, you ain't going to always just,
No,
you know what I'm saying?
they'll never move out. They'll always come back.
Oh,
They stay in your pocket, so they never gone.
So
I beg to differ.
what happens when the man holds everything in, when he's not able to express himself freely and emotionally?
We break down and we snap. And when we snap, it tends to bring out a different person in us.
Wow.
That's true.
Snap.
Mm.
Have you ever experienced moments where the silence
Yeah.
became dangerous,
Yes, that's why.
emotionally and mentally?
That's why I go take a drive.
Okay.
Wow.
So you ain't never snapped nobody's neck?
Oh my God.
Tried to,
precious.
that didn't work.
It didn't work? They didn't die?
Nah,
No.
I ain't want to kill him.
Well, you ain't snapped their neck then. You didn't snap it right.
Oh my goodness.
Well, he didn't snap it right. He just said they didn't die. They weren't even paralyzed?
Nah, they just sleep.
Well, they was
But-
knocked out.
But no, I never done it like that. I just go for, before it get that worse, I just leave and go for a drive or a walk.
Okay. So going to new relationships, how do you think the past relationship, going to a new relationship, how is therapy going to help you as far as that? Because it seemed like you getting the help, to venture out. Do you feel like you ready for a new relationship? Considering that now you've gotten the help that you need.
First of all, we need to find out.
What?
You jumping into the relationship. What does your real strength as a man look like now since you've been in therapy? She worried about relationships. Bless her heart.
Because I'm just saying.
Baby, look, he needs to. As the man, we need to find out what his real strength is like since therapy.
Well,
as
he
the
going
man.
through therapy right now. Hope it's stronger. Shit.
Y'all, Peaches want a man. Somebody please call 555-772-1111.
I don't appreciate how y'all be putting me out there. I just be want to know what people stand at.
And she keeps reverting back to relationships. Peaches want a relationship, y'all. Come on, KJ.
Not true. I just be trying to, because somebody else might see this
yeah, you go home
looking gentleman.
She
might be like, I can help him further.
And then she go home and study the material and be looking like,
you know what the hell with you? Anyway, answer her question. She makes me sick. I was trying to put me out there like I'm some kind of clickbait.
So as a man that's gone through therapy, before you get to the relationship, what does the real strength of the man that's going through therapy look like now?
What it look like now, as far as me going through it as a man, just learn to take one step at a time. You can't reflect on your past and bring it to your current.
Mm-hmm. There you go.
Okay, I like that. Okay, now Peaches, you can ask him about the relationship.
He's not ready for one.
She said he ain't ready for. You just gathered that from the strength he's telling you he's received as a man from his therapy. He's not ready. Okay,
ask him.
Peaches want to know if you're ready for a relationship.
See, told you.
Well, that ex is
right.
That ex is Peaches out the equation. So if you could tell your younger self one thing about mental health, what would it be?
My younger self.
Yes.
Should have got it done a long time ago.
Should have had got received the therapy.
And it's okay.
But he just got it, I guess I want to know, like,
She
why
said
he feel
younger was when I was like in my 20s and teens.
Well, why do you feel like you should have got it done then? You weren't depressed and lonely and single.
But traumatized from
trauma brought it on.
Oh, you talking about with the uncles calling you little bitches.
The trauma that he experienced.
With the uncles calling him little bitches.
No, with the grandmother passing.
That was just a year ago.
My grandma passed this year
exactly.
in March.
Okay,
but when I was younger, it was always me being a boy, a tough love.
Okay.
If
so
you could tell
therefore,
your younger self one thing about mental health, what would it be?
Yeah.
So I should have.
That affected him.
Sooner. Okay.
Exactly. Affected him with the uncles calling him little bitches. What? Am I wrong? No, see?
I was raised by neighborhood thugs, and drug dealers, my uncles, aunties.
Your aunties?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, they molested you?
Oh my goodness.
What the hell?
He did not say that. He's saying who he was raised by.
Oh.
My goodness.
So,
my God, today, Renee.
What?
So the stuff I seen when I was
some
young.
aunties do molest their nephews.
Oh my
Oh
goodness.
no!
No?
That's them white people.
I ain't just white people, sugar. Shit.
We're going off topic.
Okay, my bad.
This
We
Peaches
talking about
as
mental
always.
health, okay? It's mental health. It all relates back to mental health.
But he's saying who raised him.
Okay, well, my
The
bad.
different, melting pot of people
Okay,
that
my bad.
helped to raise him.
Now, we're 3 ladies up here.
Mm-hmm.
I hope so.
1 male. But we got to check you, Peaches.
What else?
Don't pull a Mr. O'Brown, but
Stay focused.
What?
Okay, so look, we're 3 ladies up here.
Mm-hmm.
So let us know how us as women,
Okay.
how we can support our men better, when it comes to dealing with the everyday mental stress of life.
Yeah. First thing, we need to shut up.
Okay.
So we need to just be quiet sometimes.
that don't always work.
I mean, I'm just saying one of the things because
Let's
Give him peace. Give the man
when
peace.
a man comes home and the first thing
That's
you just
what we thinking. We thinking for the man what we think he want and what.
But we want to know
Be
what
quiet.
he Okay,
that's your-
Renee say be quiet. What do you say,
Okay,
Derrick?
hold on.
Okay.
What do
He
you-
said that don't always
Okay,
work.
hold
He
on.
didn't
You
say that
say be
wasn't
quiet.
one of the
Okay,
Yeah,
things.
I just want him to answer the question.
Let's just the ladies guess, and then we'll let the man speak. You say be quiet.
I
What
say
do you-
provide peace.
That's the same.
same
That's a part of
thing.
the same thing.
You need to provide peace and suck his Peter Whacker.
Peach is drunk.
How does everything equate back to
Because
sex?
men like sex. What do you mean? They want peace and they want their Peter Whacker sucked. Am I lying? Am I lying, Derrick?
That's part
Do
of
you
it.
not want your Peter Whacker sucked?
He let that be.
I'm gonna plead the fifth.
Oh,
But
okay.
Back
but
to you.
but-
what?
Answer the
the
question.
That's
thing
not
about
answering
it
the
is,
question?
all we
Okay, well,
want
let me be
just
quiet then.
quality time,
Okay.
self-confidence, and love,
That's it.
and a hot meal.
Go ahead.
That's it.
And it's Peter Whacker sucked.
Oh my goodness.
Am I lying? You don't want the Peter Whacker
The
sucked?
man say he plead the fifth on you, Peaches.
Oh, he just don't
my
want to say
goodness.
nothing
He
about
said
getting that Peter
quality
Whacker
time,
which is the Peter Whacker getting
A
sucked.
good meal.
Along with the Peter Whackers.
And
the
what was
dessert.
the other one? Quality time, a good meal, and what was the other one?
Yeah, you done got
Ooh.
lost.
That, I didn't got
I
lost.
didn't hear the third. I forgot the third one.
Mhm.
But it didn't have anything to do with sex.
Absolutely, it does.
It did not.
It doesn't?
It did not.
So after the meal, you don't want your Peter Whacker sucked.
You could just cuddle, watch movies, and just have a relaxing day from a long day of
Absolutely.
work.
Okay,
Yeah.
he said cuddle. Part of that quality time, he said.
I'm sorry, y'all. Peaches
There
up
you
here.
go.
Oh, what? Oh, my
Quality
God.
time. Okay, well that's fine too, Derrick. You don't have to have your Peter Whacker sucked. Every man don't like they Peter Whacker
My
sucked.
goodness gracious.
No, they don't.
So you just enjoy giving fellatio?
I think it's part of the piece. Put you to sleep.
Y'all.
Moving right along.
Okay.
I'm not playing with her.
I
You
know,
okay
right?
with it? I know you are okay.
We're used
I know.
to it.
Yes,
We're used to
Derrick, you got to pardon her, baby. Oh, my God.
Trust me.
I told him in the beginning he better be ready. Like
oh,
Freddie.
my goodness.
You know what they say about Freddie?
Now,
Freddie, stay
ladies,
ready.
do you guys think that society gives men permission to show emotion?
No.
Mm-mm.
No.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Because it comes to they say that men are weak
Right.
when they show emotion.
That's true.
So no.
Mm-mm.
Mm.
You consider a little
Yeah.
P-U-N-K.
That's horrible.
Y'all like that word? P-U-N-K?
But how else are the men supposed to, how else are the men supposed to release? What are they to do
Mm.
to release such
Mhm.
mental strain? You know?
Mm-hmm.
Well, if the woman is providing all the things that we just mentioned, he doesn't have anything to release because he's already released it. Mm-hmm.
On that note, she does have a point.
So you just go join in with her?
But it's other ways we can,
Release?
yeah.
Okay, we'll go talk to you.
As far as going to a gym,
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
Absolutely.
That's a
Playing
good stress
bas-
reliever.
That's a very
playing,
good
Yes.
mental
playing
stress reliever.
basketball,
Yes.
or just taking a nice run.
There
yeah,
you go.
That's Now we agree with that.
Those
Sex
are
does
some
not have to
good
be
ways.
involved.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Sex does not have to be involved, nor fellatio, as you would call it. I'm just saying it's a great helper.
Alrighty then, moving right along. Do you ladies have anything that you would like to add
As far as what?
with Derrick being up here, as far as how to?
We've
You
already
know-
discussed that. You already know what I'm going to do.
She know what she gonna say.
Yeah.
I think that you should be your mate's safe space.
Yes.
Absolutely, Renee. Thank you.
You know, he don't have to worry about whatever emotions he's showing,
Mm-hmm.
whatever if he's breaking down, he can count on you to support him, to be there for him, and it's not going to be made a mockery. You know,
Right.
when
Yeah.
when he shows his feelings and things like that.
You're not going to share it with other people too,
Right.
like calling up your girlfriend and say,
and
"Oh
saying that
Lord,
he
he
was
didn't."
this and he was that. No, you supposed to be his safe space.
Yes.
Yeah.
So my question is, how would y'all know if y'all man breaking down?
Well, he has to be open enough to come to us.
No,
I think you're going to
But
know
they
just
not
by
gonna do that.
actions.
Yeah, I was about to say.
They're not going to do that.
I
You
would
should know,
know.
like, as
It's
me,
actions.
Well, the way
Well-
he's acting, the difference in his moods and stuff like that.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what I'm about to say. So, I mean, that'll have to go back to the
Peter Whacker
man.
go soft, Peach is gonna know.
What? Oh, baby, his Peter Wack ain't gonna never go soft.
Okay,
with
but
me,
anyway,
sugar.
okay, come
yeah,
on,
don't go there. Don't
Come
open up no
on.
doors, and I won't walk through them.
Come
I
on,
will
baby.
walk straight through it. I
on,
mean, I
baby.
think you're gonna know based on his actions. You know, if he's shutting down,
Yeah.
he's not very responsive. You know, even
But
in the
what if
bedroom.
your man acts the same way even though he's breaking down? Don't change.
Now you can't help him then. You can't help him then.
Oh, he's bipolar then.
He just asked the man bipolar.
What you mean?
If there's no change in him and he,
And
you
sometimes
don't
it
notice
happens.
anything different,
Because
then
you
there's
too
nothing
caught
you
up in
can
your
do.
own self.
yeah, you can't.
How am I
there's
caught up
nothing
in
you can
myself if
do.
he's not breaking down? He just said, so you did that then. You wasn't showing no different type of emotions or nothing to your wife? So how did you hide that? That's being fake.
That's not being
That
fake,
is
Peaches.
being fake if
How'd
you
I
feeling a
hide it?
certain kind of way, but you ain't showing it.
It's called work. Took my
Work?
mind off of it.
You took your mind off of what? Your emotions?
Off what he was going through.
What
He was
going- what he
masking
dealing-
it.
Yeah, what
He was
dealing
masking
with.
it.
Oh.
And a lot of times people do that.
Yeah,
Mm.
they
That's hard
mask
for
it.
me. That
Yeah.
would be very, very hard for me to mask. Because if I'm not feeling, you
But the
gonna know
only
it.
way you can help them if you see differences in their behavior and their
Well, he just said
attitude.
he was masking it,
That's
so
what I'm
how
saying.
you gonna see
I
it?
said the only way you would
Right.
if there's a difference in a change in his
And
behaviors
sometimes
and
us
things like
as
that.
women, we get so caught up in ourselves that we don't see our men hurting. You know, and it's very sad and disappointing, and until it's too late. You know, they probably been in, took a gun and off themselves,
My
and it's too
goodness.
late. No, for real, it's
I hear
too
what
late.
you're saying.
Just like with my
And we never
uncle, for
see it.
instance. He
We
did
so
it
caught up
recently.
in ourselves.
He was so caught up in doing everything for his household.
Okay.
Never broke, never shed a tear.
Okay.
He took a gun, put it to his head, about to shoot himself on right in front of us on video chat,
My goodness.
FaceTime.
Really?
People be
In his work truck.
crying out for
Oh
help.
my God.
So therefore, it took me. I was at work, and he did that. I couldn't focus. I called my job and told him, "Hey, I'm finna take the work truck and I'm finna go to my uncle." He was an hour and a half away. I took the work truck and went to him.
And what was causing his depression, or you just you
Life.
never shared life?
Me and him talking about everything.
Okay.
So when it really showed on him, it hurted me to the point because me and my uncle is close.
Yeah.
So when it did, it hurted me and he seeked help.
Okay.
So now he's doing better.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, that's real good.
That's good.
It took him to go into a mental hospital, but it helped.
Mm.
Yeah.
I'm
So,
glad he
yeah.
reached out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah.
So everybody have they breaking points at different
Yeah,
times
that's
and they
true.
own
And
way
the
of handling it.
signs
Yeah.
do be there. We just
Don't
go,
pay attention to
We
them.
go about our daily activities of life.
Well, be more attentive.
Well, that's what I was about to say. In retrospective, do you think you saw those red flags with your uncle, but you just kind of was like, that's just him? Like,
Like, cause me and my
I
uncle,
wouldn't call those
we
red
play
flags.
a
I'm just
lot.
saying it for us.
Yeah.
We play a lot.
Uh-huh.
So when he do certain things, it don't seem like it's really,
Okay.
cause we'll joke around all day long about it.
Right.
Mm.
But for him to actually do it, through the red flag.
Okay.
When he called and say, "Hey, make sure my son taken care of," you don't never say it to me.
Well, to me, that's a red flag, especially if
Then
he
when
had
he
never
said-
Yeah, that's what
that.
he
You see
said.
what I'm
That was
saying?
the red flag.
So when he said that, he told me the exact same day that he
was
did
about
it.
to.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I called back and I blew his phone up, and he picked up. He didn't want to tell me where he's at, so I looked at his location and I found him.
Yeah. Okay.
'Cause we share locations.
That's good too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So his son called.
Mm-hmm.
He called crying. I said, "All right, I'm on my way to him." He said, "You sure?" I said, "Yeah, I'm leaving work right now in the work truck, and my coworker is with me."
Yeah.
Flew to him.
Mhm.
I ain't care about that camera going off in that truck, me doing
Absolutely.
doing
I know
85
that's
miles an
right.
hour.
Yeah,
I didn't care.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I told him, "Y'all can fire me day tomorrow. I don't care." But it was a family emergency I had to go to.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And that just opens up the doors of importance of community friendships and
Yes.
just open dialogue
Yeah.
among men.
Yeah.
period. That just opens all that up to keep that open.
So
for real.
once you build up a relationship as brothers, no matter if it's family or not,
Mm-hmm.
you always gonna have a person that's gonna care for you,
Yeah.
somebody you can go talk to, somebody you can run to.
Mm-hmm.
And somebody's gonna be open to you and not sugarcoat nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I done met people that's not my blood. And we became close till we are just like brothers.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So
And your uncle, how's he doing to this day? He's doing
he doing
good.
good.
That's good. That's good.
He's still getting on my nerves, but he's doing good. And I
That's
just left
good.
his house yesterday. I had to go. I sat in front of his house and worked on my pickup truck. He was right there helping me with it.
That's good.
Yeah, that is good.
That's a blessing, Derrick. That's really is a blessing. And
I
thank God you
called.
was there for him.
I called him. My truck broke down. He came, pulled my truck to the house,
Yeah.
and I told him, "Hey, I'll be back tomorrow to work on it." He was like, "Okay."
That's good.
Yeah.
So when he found I was over there working on it, he came and he helped me out. Then he went and got my brother, which is his son,
Mm-hmm.
and he came and helped me finish doing what I was doing with my truck.
Okay.
Yeah.
Look at that.
It's just for me, just so sad, how many men, especially black men,
Mm-hmm.
suffer in silence.
Yeah.
Because they're pitted to be the
dominant
strength.
person.
Yeah, it's
So it's not that we don't want to show it. It's just we don't know how to show it.
Mm.
yeah.
Just like love, we can love you, but we can't show how to love.
My
It
God.
was always taught to be masculine men.
Yes.
So therefore our egos get in the way. But
Yes.
we can show love by, hey, we're gonna do this and do that, or get you this, get you that.
Yep.
It's like we buy love instead of show genuine love.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
can see that.
And for me, I knew the very first time I knew I fell in love with my husband was when he cried. He was a big dude, 6'2", 330 pounds. Big dude.
He gonna squish you.
Yeah. But I like him. but one thing I can say about that man was he was not afraid to cry in front of me. And I found that so endearing. I never took it for granted, never threw it back up in his face. I held him. You know what I'm saying? Like he didn't show emotion and he didn't cry. He didn't probably, was affectionate and emotional and stuff, but when I was getting ready to walk out that door, he cried. Nah.
Well, you made him cry.
No.
But
no,
it takes somebody that we actually love for a man to actually break down.
That's
Because
how
the
I
first time I cried in years is when my grandma passed.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it
And-
wasn't you didn't cry over your wife or
No.
nothing like that.
It was my grandma because that was my
that
heart.
was your heart. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
ever since then, it's been rocky. But me seeking help is actually bringing me
Yeah.
back up because
Yeah.
Yeah.
I keep asking what my granny say or what would she tell me
She
to do.
wants you to be strong. She wants you to continue on.
And
be
she
strong.
always told me I'm the strongest one of the family. Me and my uncle that I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But see, her telling you that is something you have to live up to now. It caused an expectation.
Mhm.
It did. And it put a lot of stress on me.
And so, I mean, and I'm not trying to dig too much in your personal life, but I haven't heard you mention your mom. So I'm assuming that your grandmother raised you and your mom was she
Yes.
there or,
She was there, but my grandma raised me.
Okay, so she was there in your life, but I'm assuming your grandmother, so she was there in a sense, but your grandmother was the one that pretty much raised you.
Mhm.
So your mother is still living?
Yes.
Okay. Do you, I guess you don't have to answer my own
We
question.
have a weird bond.
Okay.
We have more of a friendship bond
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
from a distance.
Mm-hmm.
We can't be in the same area too long.
Mm.
So you don't think that may have impacted you in some type of way growing up too? Considering
it
you know
did.
you had a mom, but she wasn't necessarily in your life. She was in your life, but she wasn't in your life. You know what I'm saying? Because you probably had friends that had a mom and dad and all that kind of stuff, and you saw that.
It's a lot of
So-
stuff that impacted from my mom not always being there. My stepdad raised me, and I love him to death.
Okay.
My real daddy, he goes in and out of my life.
Okay.
So, and I told him, if you going to be around, not leave me to H alone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And to this day, he leave me alone.
Okay.
Because I told him, you're not a dad to me.
Right.
You just a sperm donor that made me.
Yeah.
My
And then your mom
stepdad,
just
my
pretty much had you. And did she have you young, Derrick?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
And see, those right there are a lot of mental triggers too.
Exactly. That's
of
what I was getting
childhood
to.
Trauma
Yeah.
that
Mhm.
can
Yeah.
So it's a lot of stuff that goes along with mental health to come down to men.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Because we are
Sure.
set at a higher standard growing up.
Yep.
Absolutely.
And I'm assuming that your grandmother is your mom's mom.
Hmm
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Now, we're getting ready to close out, but I just want to ask Derrick, thank you so much for sharing.
Yeah, because that takes a lot,
yeah, for
especially
sharing with us,
personal.
for real.
Yeah.
But what does strength really mean to you
Yeah.
at this point in your life?
That's a good question, Nita.
Strength. In this point of
Just
life,
take your time and think about it.
it's me being me personally. My greatest strength is myself.
There you go.
I like that.
There you go.
That's plain and simple.
Yeah. Him versus him.
There you go. Just being
Alrighty.
himself. That's it.
Well,
good. That's good.
that's about all the time we have today, ladies and gentlemen. And
Do we have any contacts to give people that struggle through that, like any phone numbers they can call, Nita, or places they can reach out to? Because I know that like, how did you find the help? Did you go online, or Derrick, or did
I
you?
went
lot
through
of
my
information
I
on
went through my job.
Okay,
Yeah,
so EAP.
a lot of EAP.
okay,
Your employer EAP.
So online is definitely. I mean, employer helps too, but
Yeah.
online is definitely where all the information
And
is. I don't
then
have
me
anything.
going to a therapist with my son.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's
So
important,
that's
too.
another helping stone.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
That's
It'll be
good.
better for him. I like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So in closing, the strongest thing a man can do is ask for help. Would you guys agree with that?
Yes.
You agree
And
with
seek
that?
it, and don't be afraid.
Yeah, seek it.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Absolutely. And healing doesn't take away from your manhood.
It does not.
It just redefines
Seems like it make you stronger, huh?
It just redefines it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Doesn't take and it's okay. It's okay not to be okay and ask for help,
That's it.
everybody. I'm telling you, it is okay not to be okay. You cannot be okay 365 days of the year.
Mm-hmm.
Trust
If
me.
you is, you go it.
I know.
I know that's right.
He say, if you are, you go.
God. Yeah.
Therapy works.
Yeah,
it does.
work.
It does. It really
I
does.
think that's the main message here. Go to therapy, get your help, just do it.
Mhm.
Just seek it.
Absolutely.
Seek help and don't be afraid to talk.
Yeah.
That's it.
And, men, just know you're not alone. Just don't be afraid to open up to people, to the right people.
to the right people.
Yeah,
Right.
I can,
Exactly.
for sure. To the right people.
Yep.
So, if you need to reach out and talk to anybody, like, Peaches was saying, your employer, or
Yep.
it's a lot
EAP.
of information online,
Mhm.
that you can
Yep.
research.
And with your EAP, they give you so many sessions free.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
See, I'm learning something. Okay. All righty. Well, we thank you guys so much for tuning in, and we ask that you tune in each and every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Check us out. Thank you for the continued support. If you love our content, please like, subscribe, and share. And I think that's pretty much about it. Divas Dose YouTube channel, live from the Pentagon.
Yes.
Have a great
LFTP.
night.
Good night.
Deuce.
Live from the Pentagon.